Raw General Manager Baron Corbin.
Also a welcome distraction for Stephanie McMahon.
And remember, Strowman is forbidden to lay a finger on Corbin.
Everybody needs to relax. Just take a breath. We can't get overconfident. Look, Ronda, a good man. Whoa!
Ronda let her actions do the talking.
That's gotta be humiliating for Corbin. Why would Rousey dare do that?